They're just good hockey team. Obviously, got it's a real talented group of forwards. They're going to play 3+ lines that are all really, really talented. Each line is going to have players on it that they can beat you one-on-one. Their decor is a little younger than in the past, but they're very, very talented. Maggie Flaherty just was named Defensive Player of the Week, and Lizzie Norton's had an outstanding year. Skinner's had an outstanding year. Then obviously Maddie Rooney's in goal. So just a well-rounded team. We played each other an awful lot the last number of years. Last time it was a total of 8. So there's certainly not a lot of secrets. It's going to be a battle, but it's playoffs. It's really, it doesn't matter where you're playing or who you're playing, but just the fact that it is the 4th time in 5 years, it's, that's why it's such a great rivalry. That's where rivals really are formed, in the playoffs. And needless to say, when you do it as many times as we have, you develop a pretty intense rivalry. So, again, it's always a fun place to go and play. Duluth is a nice city to spend time in. So, but obviously we want to go over there and win some hockey games. A little bit, it came down to the end last year in terms of possibly playing at home, and obviously there was so much flexibility in terms of where people could have wound up. Obviously, a little bit of the drama got taken out on Friday when Ohio State got their 2 points and secured the 3rd spot. But we had an opportunity, obviously, to get 3 points on Saturday, maybe play here. So it's a new year, obviously, new team, different players. So, but again, having done it last year with the majority of our team, that familiarity will certainly help. Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. I think pretty much the vast majority of the group was there last year that'll be there this year. So, but again, they realize it's a new year. We're playing a different team. You start in goal. Maddie Rooney was not with them last year. So, but again, I like the way we're playing, and that's the bottom line. We just got to go over there and play our game, and if we do that, we're certainly going to have a chance. You know what? Game one's always important. It's really, really important. You take it one game at a time, Austin. We're not going to look past Friday. That's when it starts, Friday afternoon at 2:00, and it's the time of the year where everybody needs to be bringing their A game. You can't have any passengers. You got to have everybody out there pulling in the same direction. And again, we have been as a group, for the whole month of February. So. It's nothing new. It's been kind of a playoff type atmosphere and situation that we've been in. We just came off a real hard fought series where I thought we played step for step with Minnesota, who's now ranked number 1 in our league champions, and a play here, a play there. It's you win 2 hockey games. That's how close it is. So we keep playing like we're playing. It will certainly, like I said, we're certainly going to have a chance, and that's really all you can ask for at this time is to just go out there and play as hard as you can, play the way we know we can, and if you do that, then you're going to be in some nail biters. Well, you just overall, I think we're 1-3, so it's not we haven't had a ton of success, but we played them early in the year over there. I think it was the first game kind of got away from us in I think maybe the second period. Maybe it was the first period. We got down big early, and it was it's a pretty big mountain to come back, but. Saturday was a much tighter game. I think it ended up 2-0. It's just real hard fought. It's one of those games where you got to be, again, they're very, very talented. So you got to be sharp in your D zone coverage. You got to have good sticks, and you got to have head on swivel because they're very talented. And they'll find that trailer, and they'll find the open player off post, things like that. So, and then you got to be advantageous when you have the puck. Obviously. We know Rooney's a good goalie, but you know what? You got to try to take rides away, get as many pucks to the net as you can, and see if you can't find some loose ones around her.
I think you approach them with the same mindset every time. We know that we're 2 even-fought teams. Every time we step on the ice, it's going to be a battle. We just got to look to get more pucks to the net, get people to the net, because we know Rooney's going to be good. She's a good goalie. It's playoffs. She's going to be on her A game. And we just got to be able to work them down low. Their defense, we can take advantage of them, I think, and If we just play our game, play like we have been playing the past couple months, I think it's going to take care of itself. Yeah, I would say so, and I think that's kind of why we have been playing the way we've been playing, because we've wanted to play at home. We've wanted to avoid the drive to Ohio. But I think that's part of the reason we've been playing so well, is just because we know that once playoffs come, you can't just flip a switch. So it's nice that when the turn of the second half of the season came, that we were dialed and we were on our game the past couple months, and I think it's going to help coming into this weekend. Well, I think you can take a ton away from it. I mean, they're obviously the best team there is, and the fact that our games came down to a couple shots with them, I think shows a lot that we can play with anyone as long as we play with the right mindset. I think we just need to remember that when we got pucks to the net, we had success. So I think that's just going to be like the key focus this weekend, and we can get 2 games off Duluth, and we know we can. We just need to play our D zone. I mean, like Bencher told us last weekend, we needed to help her out a little bit more on Friday defensively. We weren't picking up sticks in front. We weren't closing quick on their forwards and stuff like that. So I think if we just stick to how we were playing before that Friday game, I think we'll be fine. We just need to be tight defensively and know that there's going to be times where maybe we are going to get pinned in our zone. But as long as we stick to our system and keep them tight, we're going to be fine.